Welcome to the This Justin podcast by your host, Justin. And today we talk about the NFL, the Super Bowl, and good timing. It's the day before the Super Bowl that I make my predictions for who's going to win the game. And boy, oh boy, I have never been this confused in my life. I don't know who to pick, man. I think me talking about it will help me decide who I'm going to pick. Because I'm betting money on the game. I have to, man. It's tradition. I have to, man. You kidding me? So, all right, let's talk about the Super Bowl itself. One of the biggest games of the year. It always is. But this is a really good game. Because you got Kansas City, Patrick Mahomes, and then on the other side, you got Tom Brady. You got Tom Brady, Tampa Bay Bucs. You got the GOAT against possible GOAT. Dude, like Patrick Mahomes is playing out of his mind this season. You would argue he had a better season than last year. And you got Tom Brady, whom a lot of people underestimated against the Saints. A lot of people said, these Tom Brady haters are coming out the forest. They're coming out the forest. When it was Saints Bucs, they said, Tom Brady's not going to the Super Bowl. Drew Brees, the Saints are in their way. It's not happening. The Saints are going to beat the Bucs 3 times in a row. And boy, oh boy, were they wrong. They were wrong, man. Because Drew Brees did not look like himself. And that in itself was a huge reason and why they lost that game. I can make an argument. It seemed that the Tampa Bay Bucs struggled against more the Washington football team. I was about to say the Redskins. But no, they changed it. It looked like they struggled more against the Washington football team than the Saints. And then Tom Brady wins that matchup, goes on to the next one. And boy, who's waiting for him? Aaron Rodgers. Arguably, him and Patrick Mahomes could win the MVP, are considered the best quarterback in the game. That guy. He went up against that guy. And boy, did he just look like the best quarterback during the first half. Now the second half, I don't know about it. But the first half was Tom Brady playing out of his world, out of his mind. Yes, this dude was on another level. It was really entertaining to watch. Man, dude, this guy was accurate and everything. And Aaron Rodgers, the Packers got off to a slow start that game. And Tampa Bay as a whole was playing great. And then eventually in the game, Aaron Rodgers, and due to Tom Brady actually, he threw some terrible interceptions, I believe 3. One of them was thrown right to the guy. And yeah, a lot of mistakes by Tampa Bay, specifically Tom Brady. But also a lot of, good possessions for the Green Bay Packers. And Aaron Rodgers caught fire a little bit in the fourth quarter. And it was close. It was a game technically. It was a game, trust me. But it all came down to, it was that conversion. They were in the red zone, right? And third down, Aaron Rodgers could have died for it, apparently. That a lot of people still arguing that. Man, if he would have dived it, that would have been a touchdown. No, I don't know about it. I don't know. But a lot of people were criticizing Aaron Rodgers for not diving. They called him soft. They called him weak. And if you're an Aaron Rodgers fan right now, I don't know what to tell you. Because today is not a good day. Nor was that the day and the day following after the loss. So, it comes down to that 4th and down. And dude, I was saying you better go for it. And apparently there was this miscommunication with Aaron Rodgers and his coach. And his coach never notified Rodgers he wouldn't have gone for it in 4th down. Now, that's a questionable decision. That really is. You're going to give the greatest, I think the greatest closer, arguably in sports, the ball with like 2 minutes left in the game? Dude, I'm sorry. This Aaron Rodgers we're talking about. It's 4th down. He has to convert a play. He has to, man. I'm sorry. I don't know what else to tell you. I definitely don't support the coach's decision in not going for it in 4th and down. And I'm not saying they would have scored that drive. I'm saying you have to go for it. You have a Super Bowl appearance on the line. You don't go for it. You don't go out swinging. And Tom Brady just ran out the clock. He just ran out the clock, man. Oh, man, was it? That was I must admit, I was very disappointed at the end of the game. Nevertheless, Tom Brady beats Aaron Rodgers and the Packers. A lot of people favor the Packers heavily over the Bucs and Tom Brady. And for some reason, Tom Brady's an underdog this season. I don't know if everyone just hates the guy. And hey, I'm not much of a fan of Boston sports teams anyway. I'm from New York. Nevertheless, you got to acknowledge the guy's great. You got to give him a puncher's chance, even when he might have the worst team, quote unquote. And dude, not Kansas City. Tampa Bay is stacked, man. You kidding me? One hell of an offense. And their defense is pretty solid too. I mean, you look at guys they have. I don't know if Antonio Brown will play. I hope he does. That's a loss, man. But boy, it comes down to the prediction. I don't know. I think you gotta. My heart. All right. My head is telling me Kansas City. They're the better team. They got the better quarterback. They got the better coach. Did you see the coaching job done against the Browns? Patrick Mahomes got injured. He was out of the game. And due to a trick play mainly, the Tampa did not, I keep on mixing the two. Did Kansas City just barely get out of it and win the game? And boy, I'm telling you, the Browns you don't want to see the Browns in the playoffs. Because boy, they were a scary wild card, quote unquote. Like they were just like a team very capable of winning football games. And very capable of beating some of the best teams in the league. And Baker Mayfield playing out of his mind himself. That's really not a team you want to face. And, to be fair, Kansas City was doing a pretty good job on him when Patrick Mahomes was on the court. Not the court, the field. But, shout out to the Chiefs coach, man. He did, man, that was such a trick play. And they sealed the deal. So anyway, you could list the things and advantages, I guess, the Chiefs have over the Bucs. But my heart is speaking to me. It's telling me, dude, Tom Brady's gonna win it. That's what my heart is saying, man. And it's that classic, which one you siding with. And you know what, man? I gotta be honest. I'm siding with Tom Brady. That's weird, right? I don't want to side with Brady. But I think it's weird seeing Tom Brady's an underdog. I've said that before, but it is. But I think Tom Brady's going to find a way to pull it off, man. I don't know how. I don't know. I'm excited to watch that. This game could and differently very easily. Like, this game could be a blowout on behalf of Kansas City, and they just win the whole thing. The Bucs and Tom Brady could play one hell of a close game and steal the game. I don't, in all fairness, I don't see Tampa Bay blowing out the Bucs. I think, their offense is just too stacked to get blown out. And Patrick Mahomes would have to have one of the worst games ever, And that's not likely. So, I'm going to stick with my pick. I think Tom Brady's winning 7. I think Tampa Bay's winning the Super Bowl. I've seen this Tampa Bay team all year. I've been very excited to see their team. Man, dude, are they fun to watch? I'm going Tom Brady, man. I think he wins 7. I think he brings it home for Tampa and Florida.